This is Bishop Favors again, and I know it's been a while. You all charged it to my head and not my heart. We have been in the trenches working on some things, trying to prepare for some things that's coming up, which I'll be sharing about in the near future. But this week's elevation, it's going to be quick, straight to the point. This is June, first Sunday in June, and I'm excited because we are literally starting a new series called The Spirit of Leadership. And this is a subject that is dear to me. I've been in leadership for going on maybe 2 decades now, seriously. And I find myself, even the more and more I study it, the more and more that it incites me, and it's just amazing, okay? And so I wanted to share this quick thought with you that from one of the resources that we use. Now, you all know Favor, so I'm always sharing. I've been using this book here, literally this book, The Spirit of Leadership, for about 15 years. And what we would do is every year we would go through it with the new group in the ministry. It's phenomenal. It helps you train your leaders and everything. And so one of the things that I want to encourage you is, watch this. This is a statement. Miles Monroe says in his preface, trapped within every follower is a hidden leader. The most important quality of true leadership is the spirit of leadership. Now, I want to pause right there and simply say this, that I subscribe to that concept, and I believe that within us, there is a hidden leader. Because think about it, if God made you as well as he made me in the image and in the likeness of him, then there is truly a place to where we were created for dominion. He created us in his likeness, and then he blessed us and said, have dominion over the fish of the sea and the fowls of the air. And so that means that we were called to lead. Even if you look at it from the form of management, we were to become good stewards and manage that which God has given us. So that means we have to now understand, or at least I believe, that it is time to really recapture this thing called the spirit of leadership. Now, in order to capture the spirit of leadership, you really got to understand the leadership spirit that comes from God, because God is the source. And we understand that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God is the Word. That's what the Word says. That's what the Bible says. But I want you to take a look at it from this perspective, that if we're created in the image and in the likeness, and then if you bridge text it to the New Testament, where Jesus says that greater works shall you do because I'm going to the Father, which meant not greater in terms of magnitude, but greater in terms of doing in the like. You saw me heal the sick, raise the dead. You all should be healing the sick, raising the dead, raising the consciousness of people, setting the captives free. We should be doing these things, okay? So then in order to do that, we have to really check and see, does the spirit of leadership that we seek to have, is it in alignment with the leadership spirit that God has? Because that is the source of all things, okay? And so I don't want to go too deep, but I want to also invite you all and tell you all that, hey, we're going to be talking about this spirit of leadership all month long, and maybe longer than that. Sometimes God drops a series on me, and then once it really captures me, I can't let it go until he says let it go. But there are so many life lessons that we can learn, and I really believe that in this time, I asked God, why now? He said, why not now? There's a whole group of people, whole new people who watch this. Look at what God told me. He said, Favors, you're assuming them to know what you know, to see what you see, but you haven't exposed him to what you saw. Y'all see? So then I said, all right, so that means now I might have to go back and return to the root of it. I have to go back to the beginning. And that's what I'm sharing with you all today. So this is a great book, great resource. And you see, we got all of that. It says trapped within every leader is a hidden leader. When I hear the word trap, that means something is confined. Something needs to be freed. And I'm coming to tell you all today that I believe that there's a leader inside you. That leader, when that leader comes out, that's going to activate the promotion. It's going to activate the self-confidence, your self-worth. Everything about you is going to increase because you're going to look at life through a different lens, people. You're going to look at life through a leadership lens. That means when the going gets tough, the tough get going. That means when challenges come, you don't run, you don't bail. You look those challenges in the face and say, you know what? This is an opportunity for me to find a solution that can change the world, that can help the people. That's what it's all about, guys. So with that being said, quick weekly elevation. Once again, this is Bishop Favors. Appreciate you all. Do me a favor. If you got anything out of this, don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and turn that bell notification on so you can, in fact, receive these when we put them up there, okay? And with that being said, I'm also going to leave a link for our online campus. If you like this, then consider joining us and being a visitor to our online campus. So let me say something about that. The way we set it up, you all, is that you can come in as a visitor to the private group, okay? And just peek around, just sit in, look at a few of the snippets from the broadcast that we put up, okay? You know, see some people, meet some people. And if you decide to say, you know what, I kind of like this. It's just like visiting a church. We want to visit the online campus. We throw some Sunday schools over there. I throw some videos over here. Some of the elders and other pastors under us throw some things in there. And then you make a decision. You say, you know what, I think I want to join EAC online community. I want to join EAC online. Then what happens is you then get invited to join us on the Zoom, okay? So the online campus is just the first stop. We invite guests there and visitors. All of the members are in there. And you just see. If you don't like it, then hey, we depart, no harm, no foul. You like it, you come visit, you visit. And then when you decide to say, hey, I want to join, then that means we take you through our process of discipleship. That means you get on the Zoom, you get to ask questions, we interact, you see all of the programs and everything else that we have to offer is then unveiled to you, all the resources that we have, and we begin to do life together. So that is the concept of how we built out our online experience. And so if you want to be a part of that, I'll also leave a link to that private Facebook group. And the reason we made it private is because sometimes people have questions and you want to get answers about things that you don't want everybody to know. So we had to create a safe space. That's why it's private. So that way, when you talk to us or what you say, you don't have to worry about it being spewed all out over the place, and you don't have to worry about being made to feel ashamed for what you're dealing with and what you're going through. We build a safe place and a safe community for all of our members. That's the EAC way. So with that being said, we love you with the love of the Lord, you all. Once again, there's a hidden leader on the inside of you. Let's bring him out. It's Doc Favors. We'll see you next time.